points arrived. New set of points, looks visually identical to the old set of points. New condenser has a tab on the same side. Different wire, but yeah. This tiny little clip is what I'm most concerned about. It holds the vacuum advance into a little stud in there somewhere. Oh, back here. Time to put it together. I am likely to edit out a good majority of this just because I'm going to be in your way. Well, I hope I didn't break everything. I'm going to assemble my plate outside, then put everything in. It makes it maybe a little easier. With this out, I'm going to clean it better. First thing is going to be that's the retaining for that. This screw. See, you're already putting things in the wrong place. That screw goes there. Come on. This screw going lightly. That lets the whole thing pivot a little bit. Hopefully take off a little bit of spring pressure. The condenser seems awfully close. It appears to be about the same size. Yeah, I guess that's correct. I'm going to try getting that bit closer together. So you can have a couple threads. To get started. Yeah? Okay. Angle that so it's got the most clearance. Tighten that down. This plate still does its pivot thing. And this here. This cut out, line it up with this. And this slightly chewed up screw. Then it's wrapped around, hopefully not flung across the room, held in place. This may not end well. Haha, I got threads going in. Looks like everything is sandwiched where it's supposed to be. Forgot to put this over top of all those. Luckily, I should be able to just put this horseshoe over the top of all those. Just loosen this guy without taking it out. Compress that, fit in there, all squished in like that. With this coming around, then squeezing in on top of that. Now I can tighten it. Inch it on down. Opening the points to jump over the hexagon that it rides on. And that settles down just about in place. And dug some more patina off. Ruining the value, I'm sure. Get that started. Nice and square. Realizing I did put them on backwards. Doing some rework. We do it right because we do it twice. Who says that? Now the fun part. Vacuum advance fits thusly. So goes over that. That seems to fit exactly where it's supposed to. Get these guys tightened down. That tiny little clip has to go over top of this, pushing it down and locking it in place. Not even going to try to do that on camera. I'll bring you back. That wasn't so bad. He's in place. That's it all together. Make sure there's clearance for the condenser. Use an old cap just to see if she works. There's this little indent here and a tab in the cap. It only goes on one way. One way or not at all. Okay, so yeah, that's in place. Clip 1. Clip 2. And we're good. Now to set the points. Yeah, no, I forgot that. Alright, let's see how this works. 0.020 is the correct spark gap on the tippy top. So right there. So I think with the spring tension. Set too tight. Get that right on the tip again. That's too big of a gap. Let's see. If I do that, it's on the tip, do this. So that would be the correct gap. So the question is, if I tighten it, So, if I am correct, it's not firing while the gap is closed. So, but when you hit that point, it opens. That is when it fires. So, and it fires 6 times because there are 6 cylinders. The way I understand this, there's a positive and a negative on the coil. Positive comes from the battery, negative runs through this wire into the points. So that wire into the points runs through this. While the points are closed, it goes to ground. So running through the coil, it excites the coil. This is connected via a wire to the center tap on the rotor. That connects here on the inside. Each of those 6 have a plug wire going to the spark plugs. So when these points open, the coil fires. Spark comes out of this into the rotor, through this, and out of the rotor to the spark plug. The spark plug sparks. So every time those points open, you get a spark in the correct cylinder. Probably rotating that in the wrong direction, but you get the idea. Set this to ohms, some random value. Doesn't matter which is positive or negative. So clip that wire. Make sure it's got contact. And so we have continuity. As I turn this, no continuity, continuity. And you can see where it would be firing every time you get. So, break the points. He's working. Cool. And now to put it back in the car.